Okay, some people like a ratcheting throttle, others like a smooth throttle. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but it's in ratcheting mode right now. And on the Taranis X9E, it's rather easy to change. First of all, you can actually adjust how strong or weak the ratcheting effect is by tightening or loosening this screw. We'll take that spring, obviously, and lift it up, or make it tighter against the gimbal. But for me, I like a smooth throttle with no ratcheting whatsoever. So I'm actually just going to take this off and flip it around, and I'll show you how that ratchet works once I get this apart. Okay, so if you look at this part of the gimbal right here, you'll see that it has little divots, or it has lines across it. And that rubbing against this plate that has the little divot in it creates the ratcheting throttle. So in order to make this non-ratcheting, we're simply going to flip this back over. If you leave it off, your gimbal is just, it's just too weak. Just flop around in the wind. So this does put some tension right there on the gimbal, but it takes away the ratcheting function of the gimbal. So again, we're just going to take our short screws and put them in the bottom. And it makes a little sense to put the ones in the bottom first, because the ones in top do have a little bit of play in them. So you don't want to get the ones on top tight, as then the ones on the bottom might not fit. And again, the screws on the bottom should be screwed into plastic, so don't over tighten them, but they should be tight. And then the screws in top, this metal piece actually bows around the curve on the gimbal. So if you tighten these up, you can apply a lot of pressure or friction, or you can loosen it up if you want your throttle to be looser. But that's all we have to do, and now we have a smooth throttle instead of a ratcheting throttle. And for me, I think that's a little bit too loose still, so I'm going to tighten this up a little bit more, and I'll tighten both of these up equally. And the throttle now has about the resistance that I like. So I'm going to call that mod done.